And we are back for part 2 of the Rewind, episode number 9. I'm Johnny V alongside Jimmy Reardon. And A-Pizzle on Skype.
Yeah.
And I now want to say I officially have 2 of these. Here's one.
Yeah, I'll get one.
I'm worried about that, because my drink was going to fall. And here's the second one, but only one of them is signed. Can you tell which one?
What? Oh, yeah.
The one that has real gold.
Very funny.
You guessed right, because it's belt.
She said it was my brother's. Well, the one he was holding, you're right. Moving on.
You should have done one of it. You should give me one of those belts to me.
By the way, I want to say
You should give the unsigned one to me.
it's since I now figured it out. Actually, I figured it out last week, but we did it when it was too late. No one figured out my specialty match from our top five list.
Halloween Havoc. Remember?
The
Well, it
clues
doesn't
were
matter because Goldberg wasn't there. Wizard Pearl.
he was there, but it was just massively late.
He was late?
Yeah, the clues again were Halloween Havoc to it happened at Halloween Havoc, and it gave the term capital punishment a new meaning. The match I was thinking of before we continue with CM Punk before we go into SmackDown was the Chamber of Horrors match at Halloween Havoc. It's actually one of my favorite matches.
Now let's go into CM Punk.
Yeah, let's go into CM Punk.
CM sucks.
He was involved in the match, was he not?
Oh yeah,
He was for the #1 contendership for the WWE Championship with Rey Mysterio and Del Taco.
And that match was a Falls Count
Anywhere.
match.
And the winner is...
The winner of that match?
CM
Punk.
sucks.
CM Punk. How did he do it? Let's just say Rey Mysterio hit the 619, ended up hitting the senton. Punk pulled him off.
At 2.
Slid him at 2. Slid him into the metal ring pole. And
hit his shoulder. That kind of messed him up.
That kind of fucked up his shoulder a little bit.
It messed his shoulder pretty good. And
And
then Punk ran.
Punk ran in, took the advantage. He basically pulled an edge.
Yeah, he
Basically pulled an edge.
That was basically a good victory. That was,
Now,
victory.
after the match,
Now this is the interesting thing. Who wants to explain it?
I will. Punk said at the end of the match, quote, his contract ends in July.
The same
The
day.
day-
It's the same day as WWE's Money in the Bank.
which is live in Chicago, Illinois, his hometown.
Yeah, that's actually really cool. Now, Punk promised he'd win the match. He'd not only win the match and become the WWE champion, but bring the title back to Chicago, and we would never see it again. The only thing I can say right now is I don't believe he's going to win the title, but that match between him and John Cena will be a big, big match.
Huge match.
Because remember, they've had their problems, and it happened ever since TLC when it was Wade Barrett versus John Cena in a chair match.
And
Remember,
win that one.
remember, Punk came in and nailed him. So that right there, Cena's gonna obviously remember all that stuff that happened.
Mm-hmm.
Punk's gonna have a small advantage in the match. It is Chicago. It is his hometown. but the fact,
And plus, Chicago hates Cena.
yeah, that's also very,
They
very
really
vague
do.
and very big.
Wait, how did he hate Cena? Why did he hate Cena?
It's because it's Cena.
Boston, Chicago.
It's basically how Boston loves Cena.
Chicago hates Cena.
Chicago hates Cena. Chicago
So
more
does New York. New York City.
Punk. Well, that's because that's because New York's a dick city.
Oh.
We lived in the state.
Let me say this. I lived in New York State for about approximately 13 to 14 years of my life. Okay?
13 years.
Whatever. The city I lived in has more drug dealers than you can find here in Philly. Okay? The fact that I've been to Madison Square Garden for one WWE house show was pretty good. The fact that I got to call Vince McMahon an asshole was even funnier.
You did.
Yeah. He came out and we all just started chanting asshole. It was just hilarious. But the fact that I've done 2 different movie extras in New York City, and the fact that I still heard a lot of fighting and a lot of other bullcrap that happened while I go to trips to New York City to see different things, I'm sorry. I don't like New York City. I hate it.
Yeah, I mean, I actually
there are certain parts of New York City that I would like to go ahead back to. Other parts, never, ever again.
I mean, most parts. For me, because, like, it's so gross down there, guys, because, like, when we were coming down here to Philly, sorry to get off topic, but when we were coming down here because we used to take, like yearly trips down here, like, because we used to live down here.
Oh, yeah.
I was, like,
every summer.
We used to live down here, so, but, like, every, like, holiday we used to come down here, but, like, one day we came down here, I think it was 4, came down here, we had a shortcut through New York City. I saw this house, and, like, this house was, like, everything was graffiti. It was nothing but graffiti on it. It was like,
oh yeah.
This house looked so disgusting. It made me want to puke. It was that disgusting.
Thank God I wasn't drinking when you said that.
Okay.
Wow, we are getting way off topic.
Yeah, but getting back on topic,
Yeah.
Chicago's definitely going to be favoring CM Punk. My question to you, Jimmy, and to you, Alex, do you think that the biggest faction on Raw will be done after Punk's leaving?
Yes.
Do you think the Nexus is going to be gone?
Yes, I do.
What about you? Hard.
The end of an era.
Okay, like on Raw, like after
when Punk's done.
If Punk loses,
if Punk leaves.
I definitely think it's done. I definitely think it's probably going to be done if David Otunga does not step up and declare himself, basically demand himself the leader of the Nexus.
Well, okay. Here's the thing.
But here's the bigger thing.
Let me say my answer first. My answer is only if CM Punk loses, then Nexus are done. They're done. They're not. It's no more.
Well, I think it's not the fact that I think they are. Not the fact that he won't win, it's the fact that I know he probably won't win it.
Yeah, because WWE Championship.
Because if he does take the WWE title and it goes back down to 1 belt, it's going to be kind of stupid if they decide to do that again.
Yeah, like
but here's my other thing though. I want to say this. If it happens to be the fact that Nexus is done, or I should say, David Otunga does not step up, someone else might be coming back to take over the Nexus again.
Who, though?
I think I know this answer.
Did he really tell me? Tell me he did not just ask me that.
I do not. Why do I
tell me he
just said
that?
Tell me he just not say that.
He did.
Oh my God.
Alex.
What?
You deserve a face palm.
You deserve a boot to the face.
You just asked us who.
Yeah.
Think about it.
Unless he was asking the fans who.
Nexus. Old member.
Yeah.
Take control.
Okay, all right.
Wade Barrett.
Old group is now done.
Your man, Wade Barrett.
Oh.
Maybe he can change Nexus for the better.
Maybe.
Yeah, I hope so, but it's probably not going to happen, though.
I don't know whether or not that change is going to happen. I don't know whether or not he's going to turn face. All I know is that,
I hope he does, man, because I'm trying to see the Nexus come out here and be like...
But we haven't seen much of Andy, by the way, at all.
Yeah, I've never seen
him.
Oh, he's in FC Dub?
Yeah, he's in FC Dub in Tampa.
But he's still guaranteed the contract, all right?
He's doing the developmental thing.
Okay.
So he's like basically training right now?
Yep.
And then like do you know when his first match is gonna be?
No.
Okay.
No idea. We don't really know.
Oh, I don't know either. So that's why
anyway.
But, we definitely think that that might happen. I have to say, I mean, if it does happen to be out, because considering the fact that the core is over.
Oh yeah.
I mean.
Great for me because I just wasted $25 on that stupid fucking T-shirt.
Still wear it though. Still wear it.
Yeah, I do. It's
pride.
history.
Yeah, it's a piece of it would be like a piece of world history. And this is when a group called the Corps existed.
Yeah.
In history.
Only for
This
4 months.
This was old. This was old age right
He's
here.
got a point, Bill. It lasted for 4
Now
months.
this was the shortest lasting group ever in the history of WWE.
No.
Which this failed.
Lie.
Oh yeah. What?
Why?
Apple.
Apple was the other one.
Apple was the shortest lived.
Jesus.
One match.
God.
Yeah. So and this the Corps
the
only
Allied
lasted for 4
the
months.
Allied people of power.
Loathing
For everything we stand for.
Okay, John.
We are going to hell.
$209 earnings spread, y'all.
No, I'll explain that. I'll explain that later. But I definitely think that the fact that since the Corps is no more, Wade Barrett might decide to go back over to Raw.
Oh, shit.
Take the Nexus, you know.
Oh, my God. How are we doing on time?
I don't know. Not bad, actually. We'll go for maybe like another minute.
Oh.
It's only within like 11.
Minute round.
Kind of scared me there for a second.
Yeah, considering the fact that we just went completely off topic for about 20 minutes.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Talking about New York City.
Yeah. Never.
Anyway.
Never again will we talk about New York City on this program.
Anyway, let's move on to SmackDown.
Smacketh the down.
Finally.
We're gonna layeth the smacketh down on your candy asses out there. SmackDown still going strong.
Yeah, better than Impact. Wow, did I say that out loud?
Yes, you did.
He did, however, Impact
It's
is
a fact.
actually
Yeah. Actually, Impact's gaining some.
Impact is finally gaining something.
Impact is
We'll
finally gaining
explain
some
that.
common sense.
You guys know when we'll explain that?
When we come back.
Exactly. In the next
Exactly.
part, we'll see you guys for part number 3.